Aviation is one of the most important global industries that will connect people, cultures, and businesses across continents. The only rapid worldwide transportation network, which makes it essential for global business. It generates economic growth, creates jobs, and facilitates international trade and tourism. Aviation is also the backbone of the tourism industry. The tourism and air transport industry complement each other. Tourism depends on transportation to bring visitors, while the transportation industry depends on tourism to generate demand for its services. The growth in the tourism industry directly reflects on air transportation. As Southeast Asia is currently one of the most visited regions in the world, it's a must that its aviation industry will be expanded. To cater to the growing number of visitors to the region, either for business or tourism, countries in Southeast Asia are expanding and building new airports. Here are the biggest airport developments in the region, which are approved or currently under construction. The Philippines, Sangley Point International Airport. The development of the $11 billion Sangley Point International Airport has moved a step closer to reality, now that its private sector proponents have finally signed the development agreement with the local government of Cavite. With the signing of the agreement, the group is ready to commence the work necessary to finally implement the long-needed infrastructure project that aimed at providing a premium gateway that will initially serve as an alternative to the Ninoy Aquino International Airport. The consortium is ready to transform the airport into a premium gateway that can provide an alternative to the congested Ninoy Aquino International Airport. A reinvented, convenient, and world-class air travel experience. A catalyst for long-term national economic growth that will create thousands of new jobs. Manila's existing Ninoy Aquino International Airport is stretched to breaking point. Short-term measures do not provide the Philippines with a requisite new aviation gateway. The new Sangley Point International Airport is a foundation of a world-class global hub airport. Adjacent to the heart of Metro Manila, key to the Philippines airport system, Clark International Airport, and New Manila International Airport in the north. By 2030, the airports in Mega Manila could accommodate up to 250 million travelers per year. An affordable, phased development strategy that first works together with the existing Manila Airport. The Phase 1A single runway and a new terminal building supplement the existing airport operations. It will cost $2.3 billion and will allow the airport to serve 15 million passengers a year. Phase 1B will add one runway and enable the relocation of the existing airport operations to the new airport. It will require $2 billion to increase capacity to 25 million passengers. Phase 2, ultimate capacity can be increased with a third and fourth runway. That would be able to serve 75 million travelers a year, with one additional terminal building. The final phase is costing $6.6 billion. Sangley Point International Airport is envisioned as a two-runway airport with a capacity for 75 million passengers per year, expandable to 4 runways to handle up to 130 million passengers per annum, according to the consortium's proposal. Upon completion, the new airport can compete effectively with planned global aviation hubs in the country and the region. Phase 1 of the project is expected to be operational by 2028. Meanwhile, the Phase 2 expansion will see the construction of a two-way runway system and the airport facility. Local members of the Airport Development Consortium are the Yuchenko Group of Companies, Cavitex Holdings Incorporated, and Lucio Tan's Macro Asia Corporation, which will provide management and technical services for the aviation support and logistics component of the project. Joining them are renowned global companies Samsung C&T Corporation of South Korea, Munich Airport International Limited Company, and the London-based design and engineering firm Arup Group. U-Tapao Eastern Aviation City, Thailand. Thailand is investing nearly $9 billion in its aviation city project, known as U-Tapao Eastern Aviation City. This is one of the country's largest megastructure projects. The massive investment from the Thai government is planned to revamp the historical U-Tapao Airport to become a new international airport occupying approximately 1,040 hectares of land. A new passenger terminal building will also be connected to the revamped airport, primarily serving low-cost flights with a dab of full-service carriers, connecting passengers to flights to Don Muang Airport and Suvarnabhumi Airport. But the massive size of land occupied won't just include one terminal building, as the construction plans also include a free trade zone for commodities, a flight training center, and an aircraft maintenance, repair and overhaul center. With these guidelines in place, One Works designed the Eastern Aviation City to be the most innovative multimodal transport hub in Asia, seeking to maximize passenger comfort and put Thai culture at the forefront. The architecture is designed for ease of navigation and comfort, with optimized walking times, smartly designed nature-inspired interiors, and maximized spaciousness. Besides putting the needs of passengers and the Thai culture as a priority when brainstorming designs, the master plan simultaneously ensured the expansion of U-Tapao International Airport could ultimately reach the 60 million passengers per annum required to meet demand in this rapidly growing market. The first phase of the U-Tapao Airport expansion plan is expected to start later this year, as some criteria to deliver the area for construction have not been approved by authorities, with the carrying capacity reduced to less than 12 million passengers in the initial stages. These criteria comprise the auction for a second runway, the environmental health impact assessment, which must be approved by the Eastern Economic Corridor, and the operational schedule for the high-speed railway meant to connect to the airport. The international architectural design and consultancy firm One Works was appointed as the lead master plan designer for the airport by the GMR Group and Thai Air Asia, among other project stakeholders. The project is a joint venture between the BBS Consortium, which includes Bangkok Airways, and the EEC. Under a 50-year concession, the new airport is set to accommodate 60 million passengers per year after 6 phases are completed. Techo International Airport, Cambodia. The Techo International Airport is a greenfield airport, whose construction is currently about 50% complete, and is scheduled to commence in early 2025. Located in Kandal Province, 30 to 40 kilometers outside of the capital city of Phnom Penh. The project covers 2,600 hectares, making it one of the world's largest airports by land area. It will also include support facilities for residential and commercial areas, making the airport's vicinity a new property hub once fully operational. The under-construction airport will be divided into 3 phases of development. The first phase, costing $1.5 billion, will be fully operational by 2025, which could handle 13 million annual passengers. According to the master plan, the second phase, designed to handle 30 million passengers each year, will be completed by 2030. The final and third phases will be completed by 2050, which can handle 50 million visitors a year. It is anticipated to replace the existing Phnom Penh Airport when the new airport commences commercial operations, as the project site is large enough to ultimately provide 3 parallel runways, all 4,000 meters in length and 60 meters wide, each capable of being used by any type of aircraft that is currently in operation. The design of the new airport will ensure it can expand and meet Cambodia's future air traffic needs. The Techo International Airport is being funded by a local firm, Overseas Cambodia Investment Corporation, and was designed by Hiram, a South Korean architecture and design firm. New Siem Reap International Airport, Cambodia. The new Siem Reap Angkor International Airport will officially begin operations on October 16, with non-commercial and non-profitable test flights set to be conducted from October 5 to 15. All commercial passenger and cargo flights currently operated at the existing Siem Reap International Airport will be transferred entirely, and one time only, to the new facility on October 16. The $1.1 billion worth airport is located around 40 kilometers east of Siem Reap city center. The airport, which will be built on 750 hectares, with a terminal area spanning more than 80,000 square meters and 38 gates, will be able to accommodate about 7 million passengers annually. The airport is located about 40 kilometers from Angkor Wat Temple. It will contribute to the promotion of the tourism sector in Siem Reap province, as well as attract investors and businesses to Cambodia. Tourism is one of the 4 pillars supporting Cambodia's economy. The country attracted up to 6.6 million international tourists in 2019, generating gross revenue of $4.9 billion, according to the Ministry of Tourism. Long Ton International Airport, Vietnam. Long Ton International Airport, located in Dong Nai Province, about 40 kilometers east of Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam, aspires to become an advanced international airport to meet the growing demand for air travel and increase passenger convenience in Vietnam. The $4.6 billion initial stage of the airport's construction in Dong Nai Province is scheduled to be completed by 2026, with a capacity of 25 million passengers and 1.2 million tons of cargo. The project includes runways, terminals, supporting facilities, and the development of the surrounding area. However, The airport will eventually grow to 4 mirror image terminals, increasing its passenger count to no less than 100 million annually, costing around $14.5 billion. The entire land area for the construction of the first terminal under Phase 1, measuring 2,500, has been completed by Dong Nai Province and handed over to relevant units to execute the project's items. The investment and construction project of Long Tan International Airport has a total area of about 5,000 hectares. Construction of the Long Tan International Airport terminal is expected to begin this month at a cost of $1.5 billion. Other infrastructure like runways and aprons will also be developed around this time. 3 consortiums are bidding for the terminal work, the largest and most expensive component of the airport. Local Vietnam contractors, Hoa Lu, and Viator. All include Vietnamese companies that have foreign partners from Thailand, China, and Turkey. The design is inspired by the lotus blossom. The terminal's design was meant to be both aesthetically and operationally appealing, with the smooth and elegant curve of the lotus petal leaf extending from the terminal to the front parking area. New Manila International Airport, Philippines. San Miguel AeroCity Incorporated has reached at least 75% completion of land development for the New Manila International Airport. The builder of the soon-to-be largest gateway in the Philippines is accelerating land development with the goal of starting civil works next year. The $15 billion Airport City Development Project is expected to start commercial operation by 2027, with the Terminal 1 will be erected by the first quarter of 2024. The Phase 1 of the project, which includes a passenger terminal building with airside and landside facilities, an airport toll road, and 1 runway, will facilitate around 35 million passengers a year. The New Manila International Airport, located in Bulacan Province, north of Manila, is set to become the main aviation gateway in the Philippines. The 2,500 hectares of the airport will relieve the air traffic operations at the existing and overly congested Ninoy Aquino International Airport. The gateway has a design capacity of 100 million but can be expanded to 200 million passengers a year, and is targeted to accommodate 240 aircraft movements per hour. Making New Manila International Airport the biggest airport in Southeast Asia and the second biggest airport in the world. The New Manila Airport will include 4 parallel runways, a world-class terminal, and an infrastructure network such as expressways and railway line connections. The passenger terminal building will have a footprint of 350,000 square meters. It will include a departures hall, check-in hall, arrival hall, customs and immigration checkpoints, security checkpoints, boarding lounges, baggage handling area, and retail area. New Manila International Airport is part of the envisioned 12,000 hectares of Aerotropolis that features residential zones, commercial districts, government centers, a seaport, and an industrial zone. Developed by a local firm, San Miguel Corporation, which was granted by the Philippines government a 50 years franchise that involves the construction, operation, and maintenance of Airport City.